And this morning, we're shining the light on Beaumont Mayor Roy West. Since his election to the city's top spot, Mayor West has made his priority to unify all parts of Beaumont and to make it a place where young people would want to stay. The mayor joins us live in the studio this morning. Thank you so much for coming.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. I watch every morning, so it's exciting to be here.
Oh, well, we appreciate it very much. Glad to sit here and talk to you, and we talk a little bit about kind of bringing in young people, getting them to stay. And I know one of those big developments is, we've heard so much about it, right? Downtown development when it comes to the idea of hotel, convention center, and Riverwalk. I mean, give us the details on that, because it sounds exciting.
Well, it is exciting, and I can say it's not just me. This is our entire city council, our city administration, and from visiting across the city, I feel like it is the city of Beaumont. We just know we're in a pivotal time, and this is a great time because I think we thought downtown would just improve organically, and it hadn't done that. And we need to take some steps. So we're looking at a full-service hotel next to the convention center, so we could have a convention center hotel downtown and be able to draw a crowd down there, as well as a river walk down Crockett Street all the way to the event center, about 4 blocks. And we've had some architectural renderings out of that. And we're gonna have the charrette of the hotel, which is the showing off of the 4 different architectural renderings on February 13th. Next Tuesday at the event center from 6 to 9. So we want the citizens to be involved. We want to hear from them. That's, you know, we're going to the neighborhood associations. We talked about it at our State of the City, but we're going out into the public because this isn't driven by myself. This isn't driven by our council. This is something for the entire community, because we know we want to keep our young people here. We want to keep young families here. And I would love for Beaumont to become a destination location, and I believe that we can.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be a very exciting draw. What are some of those hurdles that it might face, though?
Well, I think initially, just whenever you talk about change, there can be some concern. Well, you know, one thing about it that we've been talking about is economic development, which is what we're talking about, making our downtown a lot more attractive, but also in doing that, it brings in money to our city, which is certainly the most important, because then that affects all areas of the town, because we know how important roads are, drainage, sewer, water, and to be able to have more revenue stream for that, that would be better. More people coming from outside sharing their money with us through sales tax, through eating at our restaurants, also through increase in property taxes because of increase in values. So there's just huge opportunity right here.
Yeah, you talk a little bit about that infrastructure when it comes to drainage and sewage and everything like that. Has been a couple issues here recently. How are you guys working to tackle that within the city?
Well, you know, it is, we have an old infrastructure, and we are spending more money than they've spent in forever, really, on our sewer, on our water, on our drainage. And it's a long-term project, but we do have it on the website on where we've done work, where we're planning on doing work. But we need to continue to get better at communicating all of that to the public, because when the public has challenges, we get it. I mean, and I share my number everywhere, and I hear from people, and I want to, because we want to continue to get better. And sometimes we have problems in new areas, sometimes it's the same area, but we want to get to the bottom of it. We are working to get to the bottom of it. We do have plans to do that. And it's also an exciting time because we're in Mardi Gras.
I know,
I'm throwing out the chicken tonight.
You got a big night coming up, that's for sure.
I'm telling you, absolutely. It's going to be a great weekend. Despite the weather, we're going to have a great time here in Southeast Texas.
We'll make it work. And then real quick, want to ask you, just obviously, you know, almost in the position of mayor for almost a year now.
Yes.
Any kind of changes that you didn't expect whenever it comes to taking this role?
You know, this is the greatest privilege of my life, other than being married to my wife and being a dad and being a granddad. But in terms of professional accomplishments, I'm having a ball because I get to go out across the community and hear from the people. And that is what I enjoy most, is hearing from everybody in our city on what they want. And helping us as a council to meet those needs. And we've got a very cohesive council, and I think we're all rowing in the same boat, in the same direction. We're working with BISD, we're working with Lamar, we're working with our hospitals, we're working with our county We're working with ExxonMobil.
Yeah.
We have reached out and we're having regular meetings, and I think we're making great strides, and I'm excited about what the future looks like and the changes that are just around the corner.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you so much for joining us this morning. If you want to see Mayor West later on today, throw out the chicken tonight. There you go.
Absolutely.